Hello and welcome back to the Blobber Plays Final Fantasy VII, here as part of Final Fantasy Friday. Last time, we got very grumpy about a stupid model of the city that needs parts pushed into it in very specific locations. And we also over-listened to a CEO-type meeting, which we did from the ceiling after climbing through a vent from a toilet. That is about it. We continue to try to climb our way all the way up the tower. Ow. Leeple. Sleep for kitty. It's a bit disorienting how often they're changing the camera angle. They should probably just decide on a camera angle and stick with it. Honk, 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 honk. Happy dance. We get a pittance of experience, a fairly reasonable amount of money, and some loco weed. We need to heal up. See. Up in the lift, question mark? Yes. Decoy! Hojo. Decoy, is that what her name is? What do you want? We're taking Decoy back. Outsiders. You should have noticed it earlier, you... There are so many frivolous things in this world. Are you going to kill me? I don't think you should. The equipment here is delicate. Without me, and who would operate it? That's right. I recommend you think things out logically before you make any rash moves. Bring in the specimen. G'day, Salah. Ooh. Sample. Oh. Put a lion in with girl. Help! Screams Decoy. What do you think you're doing? Why, lending a helping hand to an endangered species. After all, both of them are on the brink of extinction. If I don't help, the animals will disappear. Animal? That's terrible. Decoy is a human being. You gonna pay. Kitty, can't you do something? Alright, step back. Stop! What did you do, my precious specimens? Blah! Now's our chance to get Decoy. Yes, the complete lack of any apparent damage to the force field clearly means he needs to open the force field. What's wrong? The elevator's moving. The lion just stops eating him. This is no ordinary specimen, it's a very ferocious one. He's rather strong, I'll help you all out. It talks? I'll talk as much as you want later, miss. We'll take care of the monster. Somebody take Decoy somewhere safe. I'd rather lose Vama or Kitty? I think I'd rather lose Vama. What's your name? Hojo named me Red 13. A name with no meaning whatsoever to me. Call me whatever you wish. Red 13. We did have some queued up names. Give me a moment. We need to pop this out. Now, Barb wanted to be a Yuffie, but this isn't a Yuffie, so I guess this is now Salar? Is that the entire queue? Yes. Salar and Barb, and now Salar is no more. Select. Tick off Salar. The other things in the queue are for Pokemon, not for this. We did do Booster. Okay. Come on! But the cat isn't actually here. Any character who just wants to sit down and enjoy some tea. Well, hopefully we don't leave you to die on an asteroid this time. Reanimagic. Does he bring back to life one of the little people? Okay, he brings back to life the little people. So maybe we're meant to ignore the little people and kill the big guy. If he can just bring them back to life. Also, what is this sense? $900 health. Okay. Hail Decoy. Oh, okay so far. That'll be like 8. The trouble is I don't have any healing now. Ooh, why is it magic all? You heal Finboy. Only doing 26 to the main guy is a bit of a joke. Heal up Salar. Come on, I'm pressing down. Go to Salar. They really do make it annoyingly stupid to select things with the... Like, they should just left... Up and down and left and right should just cycle through the enemies. See, I'm pressing left, and yet it doesn't go to the main man who's clearly to the left of that monster. It's infuriating. Do 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 do. Mind blow gained. Talisman gained. Decoy, are you alright? She seems alright. In many ways. I have a right to choose too. I don't like two-legged things. What are you? Oh no, that was meant to be Mr. T-Voice. What are you? An informed question, but difficult to answer. I am what you see. You must have many questions, but first let's get out of here. I'll lead the way. Finboy, you came for me. I apologize for what happened back there. I was merely acting to throw Hojo off guard. I think it's a Kato, Decoy. Now we save Decoy. There isn't any need to be in the building. So let's get the hell out of here. If all 5 of us go together, we'll be noticed. Let's break up into 2 groups. Press the menu... Oh god. Press the menu button to access the menu. Press cancel to change party. Press OK when finished. I'll see you. We'll be waiting on the 66th floor elevator. We'll be going first. Meet at the elevator. Yes, it's the split into multiple parties mechanic that we loved so much last time. Except there's no obvious way of doing so in this menu. How strange. Well, you see, Barb, there is no OK button. I see an X, an A, a B, and a Y, or in this case, triangle, square, circle, and cross. I don't see an OK or a cancel. There is a start and there is a select. Can't I pick up these? Maybe they're on the upstairs? It feels like I should be able to pick up those. Yeah, we're underneath them. Okay, we can't pick those up. What about you? You are also somehow above us. Don't the Japanese... They use it to mean good and bad, more than okay and cancel. They use it to mean, like, correct and wrong. But we clearly have tried all the buttons whilst in that menu now, and none of them opened up a assign party thing. No, it's just... It's poorly done. It isn't a question of translation. That feels wrong. Well, at the very least I should save, so we never have to do that cutscene again. We can at least do that much. Maybe there was somewhere else that I was meant to go in here? It does feel weird that I can't be on that high ground. What about this way? These things that I assumed were barriers aren't actually barriers. Great Aether! Fang Sled? No Sled Fang. But I don't want to do that. I'd rather save it. So we'll use magic instead. Solar seems quite good at magic. For a giant tigery, catty kind of thing. Money, money, money. We do need to heal up. You're magical. Potion. Potion. Enemy carries a sword but pulls a boomerang. They're Batman. I can't go through this door. Even though that would make sense. We accidentally used the limit break. Oh well. Well. Hunting? Yes, yes. Hunting boomerangs are essentially thrown clubs. And they are largely designed to go in a straight line. You smack the animal with the thrown club, hopefully stunning it so that you can then murder it up close without it doing anything. If I can't go through this door, then where the hell am I supposed to go? Remake is a pretty game. The top-down sections are really hard to navigate, but I couldn't say that they're ugly. I do think that these are lovely scenes. I don't think it would be fair to call them... poor. Enemy skill. Equips the enemy skill command with infinite stars. Hail, Mile Sayak. Welcome, welcome. We need some more healing. Though we're quickly running out of mana. So maybe it would be wise to go back down to the sleeping place. We're being attacked by a skill tester? I mean, at least it was an easy fight. Okay. This is where our friends said they would be waiting. And yet our friends do not seem to be here. Well, maybe we just go down the stairway until we're out the front door. Nope, this is still locked. This is still locked, so we can't leave. Oh, let's try and find where was the sleeping place again. Not here is the answer. No, this was the maze that you can't see the whole maze for. Okay, surely it's this level then. Yeah, with the gym. Yes. So at least we won't run out of mana for healing. Come on. Thank you. No. Thank you. Hey, what is it? Would you press up, please? Turks. Must be a trap. It must have been a real thrill for you. Did you enjoy it? We're going to see Evil Boss Man, and he's going to mwahaha, so... You all got caught too. Where's Decoy? In a safe place. We just rescued them. She is the last surviving ancient. Don't you know they called themselves the Creta and lived thousands of years ago? Now they're just a forgotten page in history. The Cretans? That girl? She's the last surviving Cretan? Yes, the Cretans or Ancients will show us the way to the Promised Land. I'm expecting a lot out of her. The Promised Land? Isn't that just a legend? Even so, it's too appealing to not pursue. It's been said the Promised Land is very fertile. You don't think they're allowed to use that word anymore? They're from Crete. They're cretins. Then there's got to be Mako. Exactly. That is why our money-sucking Mako reactor is necessary. The abundant Mako will just come out on its own. That is where Neo Midgar will be built. Shinra's new glory. Bleep!
Quit dreaming.
Oh really? Didn't you know? These days all it takes for your dreams to come true is money and power. Well, that's it for our meeting. Come on, out of his way.
Hold it! I got a lot I want to say to you.
But Kitty gets dragged off. If you need something else, speak to my secretary. So he doesn't quite mwahaha so loudly that it, blots out the sun. But he does monologue and tell us his evil plans. Psst. Can we get out? Leave it to me. You're so brave. You probably think this game is about you. You're so brave. You probably think this song is about you. I wonder how Kitty is doing. I wonder how Solar is doing. I wonder how Decoy is doing. Is this how to swap characters? Are you there? Are you safe, Decoy? Yes, I'm alright. I knew that Finboy would come for me. I'm your bodyguard, alright? The deal was for one date, right? Oh, I get it. Voma, you're in there too. Excuse me, princess. You know, Decoy, I have a question. What? Does the Promised Land really exist? I don't know. All I know is the Cretins were born from the planet. Speak with the planet and unlock the planet. And then the Cretins will return to the Promised Land, a land that promises supreme happiness. What does that mean? More than words, I don't know. Speak with the planet? Yes, that is the correct response, Finboy. Just what does the planet say? It's full of people and noisy. That's why I can't make out what they're saying. Is the planet in the cell with you right now? I only heard it at the church in the slums. Mother said that Midgar was no longer safe. My real mother. Someday I'll get out of Midgar, speak with the planet, and find the Promised Land. That's what Mum said. I thought that I'd stop hearing her as I grew up, but... Okay, do we also talk to Solar? Grandpa. Grandpa? Grandpa. What's so funny? Nothing. Haha. That's it? Oh, no, we can ask about Kitty.
Hey! Decor is an ancient, and the real name for the ancients are Cretans. The ancients know where the promised land is, and the Shinra is searching for that promised land. I only heard stories about the promised land. I don't know if it really exists.
Is that right?
The Shinra believe that the promised land is full of Mako energy, which means that if the Shinra get there, they'll suck up all that energy. And the land'll wither away. The planet's gonna get weaker. I just can't leave 'em be. I'm recruiting new members. Me, Voma, Finbor, Decor too. How about you?
Inviting Salar?
You're so damn boring.
Honestly, Salar is the most interesting out of all of you. A talking tiger. Let's just get some sleep. And then the bad guys killed the good guys, trapped in the cells, the end. The door's been left open. Wake the others up then. No. The door's open. When did it open? Can I get the others out? No. What's happened? I can walk past you. What do you want, game? The other doors don't open. I can't. Maybe I have to talk to you? Wake up! What's wrong? Something's wrong. Look outside. Yes, not the door's open. No, something's wrong. I wonder what happened. He should have a key on him. Come on, Vama, get Decoy. I'll go help Com Kitty and the others. Kitty, Salar, come with me. Something's wrong.
How'd you get in? Why's the door open? What the hell is going on?
No human could have done this. I'll go on ahead.
I'll clean up back here. You guys go ahead. Don't get caught by Shinra.
You guys as well? Come on, let's follow Salar. We just leaving? No, we cannot use the door. Now our enemy is a purple teapot. Heal. Oh. No, we don't get to heal. Oh, it doesn't seem like it was a materia check. We killed it without using a spell. So Decoy needs spells again. The hell is all? What is all? Trying to get us to do this because it changed? All lets you cast a spell on all. That isn't how this has worked so far, right? These have just been give you the spell poison. Give you the spell fire. They haven't been like combine things to give you fire on all or lightning on all. We want heal. And I guess we will add fire and fire. We can't add two fires. Fire and poison. Fire and fire. Poison and fire. Can we get rid of that and do fire and fire? Yes, we can do fire and fire. Well, if it has, it's not been noticed by me, Barb, and it hasn't explained any of them. We have been slowly getting more spells. That I'll happily admit. We now have Solar's Pokedex skill. And this one, that does not explain what it does at all. But that's about it. I'm happy with that. Maybe we're meant to go rub ourselves against all the other dead people. No. Supposed to have come over here. Where Solar has eaten someone? Genova specimen. Looks like it went to the upper floor. Using the elevator for specimens. Meant to go upstairs one. And then look at the inside of here. Because this was the elevator for specimens. But there's nothing here. Let's just keep looking at whatever Solar wants us to look at. There's spiky evil cats. Sure, use big Aether. Draw a kanji! Heal, Finboy. Otherwise, just smack the evil Solar clone. Healing! It's kind of pointless because most of us are on full health, but whatever. Honk, 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 honk. Except that we don't get the honk honks. you got to say now? It looks like it leads up. You want me to go in here? You want me to go up here? And I can finally access this now. No, we can't press anything in that room either. So, why did you want me to come here, game? Bonk. Still no happy music. Yeah, I don't know. What do you want me to do, game? Can we come this way now? Yes. Can we go through this door? Also yes. Can we go upstairs? Follow the blood trail. Following the blood trail seems to be the name of the game. Wacky, wavy, inflatable, arm-flailing tube men are our enemies. They have self-destruct. Yep, self-destruct. You get nothing for defeating the wacky, wavy, inflatable, arm-flailing tube men. Heal up. Continue following the blood trail. Get distracted by a save point. They defeated themselves with the word that you can't say on YouTube. Oh no, I'll be demonetized. Whatever will I do? Upstairs. Except not even, because we're an hour in. It's not in the first 30 seconds or 10 minutes or whatever it is. Ooh, has Big Bad Guy been murdered?
He's dead. The leader of Shinra is dead.
Then the sword must be Sephiroth's. Sephiroth is alive? It looks like it. Only he can use the sword.
Who cares who did it? This is the end of Shinra now.
Please don't kill me. What happened? Sephiroth came. Did you see him? Did you see Sephiroth? Yeah, I saw him with my own eyes. You really saw him? Why would I lie to you at a time like this? And I heard his voice. He was saying something about not letting us have the promised land. Then what? Does that mean the promised land really exists and that Sephiroth's here to save it from Shinra?
So he's a good guy then.
Save the promised land and a good guy? Ha! No way. It's not that simple. I know him. His mission is different.
Rufus. Bleep! I forgot about him.
Who's that?
Vice President Rufus, the president's son.
Meant to go to the helicopter? Meant to rub ourselves against his body? Maybe we go out here? No, there is no out here. There's only back downstairs. I only know his name. I heard that he's been assigned somewhere else for a long time. I wonder what kind of person he is. I heard that no one's ever seen him bleed or cry. Maybe we go out here? Shinra has a chain of succession? Yes. He's the new owner, I guess, now that the other guy's dead. So, Sephiroth was actually here. By the way, who are you guys? I'm Finboy, former soldier, first class.
I'm from Avalanche.
Same here. I'm a flower girl from the slums. And I'm a research specimen. What a crew. Then he flicks his hair. I'm Rufus, the president of Shinra.
You're only president 'cause your old man died.
That's right. I'll let you hear my appointment speech. The old man tried to control the world with money. It seems to have been working, mostly. The population thought that Shinra would protect them. Work at Shinra, get your pay, and if a terrorist attacks, the army will help you. Looks perfect from the outside. But I think I'll do things differently. I'll control the world with fear. Takes too much to do it like my old man did. A little fear will control the minds of the common people. Then there'll be no reason to waste money on them. He likes to make speeches just like his father. We gotta get out of the building with decoy.
What?
I'll explain later. Kitty, this is the real crisis for the planet.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
I'll tell you later. Just take my word from it. I'll go after I take care of him.
All right, Finboy.
This is when we cut a deal with him on the side and betray our party. Finboy, I just thought of something. I'll wait for Finboy. Everyone, get to the elevator. It's going to get quite ugly from here on. We should check on our equipment. Leave? But it wants us to make sure that we've equipped everyone with spells. So I'll take the hint. Can we do sense all enemies? I guess fire? Whatever this enemy skill is. So what, we were told to go to the elevator. But we can't go through the door. Maybe they mean these elevators. Can't go through these either. Pretty painful game. Bonk! Do. We get the happy music back. But we still have no idea where you want us to go. You like the bonk sound, but then you see the 20 damage. Yeah, I don't know what it wants. We try and go for the elevator, and it doesn't let us in the elevators. I try and go back, and Vama stands in the doorway saying, "No, please go to the elevator." Piazzo Shower. Rain Pod. Weak against Holy. Salah needs some healing. Heal up Salah. One teapot destroyed. Kitty needs some healing. Now, in fairness, so does Decoy. Heal thyself. Is Salah ever going to wake up from being asleep? There we go. He wakes up and super duper attacks, killing the other tiger. Victory. Happy dance. Deadly Waste. Heal. You had to attempt to interact with the door that opens automatically rather than running through the door that opens automatically for all the other versions of that same door. God, it's painful. Ooh! New enemy! Some sort of Terminator. It doesn't feel like it would be weak to bio, it's a machine. So we'll stick with the fire and lightning. Use Pokedex on it. Why didn't it use Pokedex? Okay, here we go. 100 Gunner. We've killed about half its health and it is weak against lightning. I selected change, not sense. Okay, so that's my fault. Mind blow. Use the blue attack that gets you mana back. Except it didn't work in this case. Healing. Change magic. What does change do? But it was accessed from the magic menu. That changes change row. But change from inside this menu is different, right? Surely. Or maybe it thinks I hit sideways when I didn't? Yeah, okay, it must think I hit sideways when I didn't. Okay, we've defeated the robot. There's a second robot. Well, keep Commissar Kitty healed. You could also use Pokedex, so we can find out if it is also weak to electricity. Also weak to electricity, but wind as well. Heal yourself, you need it. Weak to electricity, so we should use electricity. Stop trying to get me to use the limit break that I don't want to use. It uses A/B testing cannon. Now we've suffered enough damage that the healing wind isn't silly. But the enemy is dead. Is there a third robot? There is not a third robot. 2 is the number of the robots. Commissar Kitty levels up. We get an amulet. Access the menu with triangle. See, this one tells us the right buttons to use. Remove materia from other members with square. End with the start button. Is this its way of saying I might want heal? But there's only ice. Yeah. Let's assume that we want heal. Okay. End with start. Why do you want to fight me? You seek the Promised Land and Sephiroth. Yes, exactly. Do you know that Sephiroth is also an ancient? A lot happened. Anyway, I can't let either you or Sephiroth have the Promised Land. Because you've got an extremely punchable face? I see. I guess this means we won't be friends. He has a doggo. Doggo uses barrier. Magic barrier? Well, draw a kanji. Heal thyself. Kind of a pity there hasn't been a regen spell. Draw a kanji. Heal ourselves. No more doggo. Draw a kanji. Well, that's all for today. He grabs his helicopter and flies away. Protect vest and a guard source. We said we'd meet them downstairs. Where's the way out, game? Game? Do you want to let me leave? Ah. I was meant to understand that this is walk pastable. Where's Rufus? I couldn't finish him. It looks like this is going to get complicated. Are we everyone again? We should re-equip our spells, because it had us yoink our spells out of everyone. I want to yoink spells out of Cloud. Out of Finboy, but I'm not allowed? That seems pretty terrible. That seems really, really horrible. My materia have been lost into the cloud? They have. Well, I guess all you're allowed then is poison. I'll go on ahead. Oh, wait, that's Mr. T. I'll go on ahead. Immediately comes back. Bleep! Surrounded. Oh, bugger. Surrounded, huh? If I was alone, this wouldn't have been a thing. But I got a reputation to protect. You all get out while you can. It's not like they're after you, they're after me. Yeah, well that ain't happening. You got caught up in this over Marlene. Now it's my turn to watch out for you. Okay, playtime's over, you jackasses. Thank you, Mr. Comkitty. Who are you calling Mr. Comkitty? That don't sound right. Well then. If you are through talking, might I suggest we think of a way to get out of here? Huh? Oh yeah, you're a cold man. Just like someone else I know around here. Did you say something? Not a thing. So, what are we gonna do? That's Dr. Comkitty to you? Comkitty! Oh no, that's meant to be Mr. T voice. Vomma, where's Finboy? Everyone, over here. Huh? What's up? Where's Finboy? I'll tell you later. Hurry! Ooh! Ooh! Pre-rendered! Wow, that motorbike looks actually pretty fancy. She just looks like wannabe Lara Croft. Look at the destructible environment. Ooh, it's so fancy. And the way our hair is individually vibrating from the rest of our body. And they're escaping in the world's tiniest ute. Control the button. Oh wait, I actually have to drive? X button is attack on left, so the two sides is smack enemies on that side. Okay. they gonna come back in range? That really feels like it should be hitting them. There we go. Finally. I mean, I don't know how you could be worse or better. They've said there's two buttons. There's smack left and smack right. I've been smacking right when someone's on my right and smacking left when someone's on my left. I've literally done everything they've told me to do, Bob. No idea, Decoy. They've only told me two buttons, so I'm only using two buttons. Do 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 do. Yeah, first thing we need to bring VII back to life. You would ideally heal yourself, but for want of that, you'll cast Blue Energy Ball that gets you mana back. Heal up Kitty. Heal up VII. Fireball that thing, because it looks like it would be either weak to fire or lightning. Heal back Finboy. Heal back Kitty. Now, it told us three buttons, Mirage. It told us menu, which seemed... I don't know why I'd want to use a menu in the middle of that fight. It told us smack left and smack right, and that was it. I didn't use the button that didn't seem like it would do anything, menu. I don't know why I'd want menu in the middle of the fight. And I used smack left and right when there were people left and right of me. Who knows? Maybe things happen when you use the different sets of shoulder buttons. But if it doesn't tell you... Draw a kanji! Punch, backflip. Blue energy ball. Kind of... No. Kind of needs to be healing. Enemy has the slowest animation of all time. It's like 30 seconds of it slowly curling up into a hedgehog ball before it attacks us. The tank is an annoyance? Hail Nemi. I can't say I've been too annoyed by the tank so far. Aside from its painfully slow curling up into a ball attack that takes like 10 minutes to animate. Punch! Backflip! Emma Child has Vietnam flashbacks to this. Heal. Fire. You can start on 1 HP because of the driving minigame. So apparently, Barb, you should have seen Child Nemabluff play the minigame, because he managed to do worse than me. With my stubbornly, I'm only going to press the buttons that the game tells me I'm allowed to use. Okay. Tank defeated. First try. Star Pendant.
Well, what do we do now?
Sephiroth's alive. I have to settle the score. And that'll save... Oh, sorry.
And that'll save the planet?
It seems like it.
Alright, I'm going.
I'll go too. I have things I want to find out. About the ancients? Many things. I guess this is goodbye. Okay, do we not go back into town? No. They're abandoning their child. So Mr. T left for milk one day and abandoned his child. Then, let's go.
We need a group leader for our journey. Of course, only me can be the leader.
You think so? It should be Finboy.
Alright.
Now, go... Oh. No, this is in highlights, so let's we write down what to do. Go northeast. to a town called Calm. Okay. You love the Louvre? Besides, we can't have 5 people strolling down the fields. It's too dangerous. Split us up into 2 parties. Okay, so who's gonna go with Finboy? I think Finboy can have Salar, and the others can be like that. Can I get rid of Finboy then? But I don't want Finboy to have 3 people. I only want 1 person with Finboy. Well, I guess but thou must. If he is forced to, yeah, I just want to go for a walk with your hyena dog friend thing. And then Mr. T can have the girls, but apparently not. So then we'll do the next most amusing thing, which is have the girls fight over Finboy. I thought you'd do that. Later at Calm. Pulled out. Saving on the world map. On the world map, access the menu oh my god, we can save whenever. To save your game. Oh, what luxury. He's saying I thought you'd pick the 2. Look, I tried to do just the doggo, and it doesn't let me. I tried. But no, we have to have 2 people in this team. Anyway, we're told to go northeast, so... up and right. Healing even though we're at full health, which is a bit stupid. Wait. Do not steal my stuff. Bonk. Okay, we killed one of them. We got our tent back. Do. Funny experience. Head northeast. Told there's supposed to be a town here game. We're fighting some giant motorcycles. Bonk. Do. Okay, this thing. Is this calm? So, this is calm. I wonder if everyone's there already. Which should be here already, but let's hurry to the inn. Let's go, Finboy. Finboy, you're late.
Yo, man, you're late.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I guess everyone's here now.
So, let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis facing the planet? Let's hear it all.
I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with him on several missions, we became friends.
You call that a friend?
Well, yeah, he's older than me, and he hardly ever talked about himself. ... So I guess you'd call him a war buddy. We trusted each other, until one day... After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. We're canonically 21? It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know, I've never had motion sickness. What? Is everything okay? I do like the little detail of the windscreen wipers are actually windscreen wipering the front of the car. That's quite neat. Hey! Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it whilst we do the squats. Ah, just like a kid. You're going to brief us about the mission? This isn't a typical mission. Cool. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier so I could be like you. By the time I made first class, the war was already over. My hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a mission, to try and find a way to prove myself. How do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures. Then we'll localize the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? It's where I'm from. Your hometown. Sirs, something strange has crashed into the truck. That would be a monster. A dragon? Sephiroth also has a lot more impressive stats than us. Holy moly. Okay, the dragon insta-kills us. I wonder what happens if you grind enough that the dragon can't one-hit you. Like, what if you spent enough time grinding in Section 1 that, the dragon just can't one-hit you? Have they coded an alternative, like, option for that? Or maybe because that's in the past, our stats are stat. No, our stats are stat because we're in the past. That actually makes sense. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sephiroth's strength is unreal. He's far stronger in reality than any story you might have heard about him. Where do you come in? Oh, sorry. Where do you come in? Me, I was mesmerized by the way he fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How do you feel? It's your first time back in your hometown in a long time, right? How does it feel? I wouldn't know, as I don't have a hometown. But what about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me, and my father... Laugh, laugh. Oh, what does it matter? Alright, let's go.
Okay? Yo, wait a minute.
Isn't... Oh, sorry.
Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova. That's the damn headless spook living in the Shinra building.
That's right. Come, Kitty, could you please let us hear what Finboy has to say? You can ask questions later.
I was only...
It's okay, Finboy, continue. It's a reunion of childhood pals. I was really surprised with Vama. The town was quiet. Everyone must be staying in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. Or they're afraid of us. We'll leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, that's right. You can visit your family and friends. I heard Sephiroth was coming and got my camera ready. I want a shot of him and the monster. This is dangerous. Get back inside or take a photo of me. I don't want a picture with a nobody. Welcome. Hey, aren't you... Have I come here before? I don't remember.
Now you're pissing me off. This doesn't matter. Get on with it.
Okay, so I'm not meant to go in that building? This is my house. It has nothing to do with the incident.
Yo, wait. I wanna hear.
Me too. It's been a long time, right?
Tell us more. You saw your family, right?
Let me say I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I ain't gonna force you.
About this building. Finboy, did you go into my house? Sure, why not? I thought that you might be at home. No one here? What about upstairs? There's also no one upstairs. Pinboy? Did you go into my room? Sure, why not? I'm looking for you. Did you play my piano? Sure, why not? I remember how to play the piano. Ah. Okay, so we could do... we could almost do 3 blind mice. It's the same note as that. That is 1 note higher, though, so... there we go. That'll do. Epona's song next. Received orthopedic underwear. Finboy! It's true, or just kidding, don't be mad. We're talking about something really important here. Do I go through her desk? The letter. Did you read it? Sure, why not? Do you remember what it said? Sure, why not? It was a letter addressed to Vummer from the son of the guy that runs the general store. How are you? I arrived in Midgar 8 days ago. Yesterday, all of Nibelheim got together to welcome me. The only person that I couldn't get a hold of was Finboy. Everyone said he wasn't that close to us, so even if we asked, he probably wouldn't have come anyway. Enough about him. Midgar is really something, but to tell you the truth, I feel so behind on everything. So out of it. Even the rooms of people in the slums are clean. Right now, I'm living in the slums, but I plan to move to a really nice room like the ones I've seen in magazines, once I make some money. But to do that, I guess I have to find a job first. That's right, I still haven't found a job. I lied to my parents and told them I've got a job with Shinra. I wonder if it's too late to go back. Sometimes I think I should have taken over my parents' store. Do you remember all of it? Yes? Because there was some stuff about me. I made it here to Midgar, but all I think about is Nibelheim. Hey Vummer, is that stupid old water tower still working? Is the old man at the inn doing well? Are my parents at their shop every day? Have any monsters attacked? And most of all, how are you, Vummer? Feels like I haven't seen you for years. We were all talking about you last night. Everyone likes you, but because everyone idolizes you, I couldn't very well stab them in the back. I always acted cool, but actually I was afraid of being jilted. Wow, if I keep writing like this, it'll become a love letter, so I think I'll stop here. P.S. Write me back, okay. Why is no one home? Hello? You're with Shinra? Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, it's you, Finboy. I didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra? Soldier? Salsa? Are you going to kill the monster? Are you going to? You've grown to be a strong man. I mean, all we've seen is us get destroyed by a dragon. Ooh, a chest? But we can't... oh, come on! Ugh! Want chest, but apparently we're not allowed it. I'm so nervous. I'm excited. That's right, don't blow your chance to become a hero. The mansion. I'll come here later. Okay, do we go talk to you? Are you from Shinra? Yes. Geez, big head for a young kid. All I did was say yes. God! Up ahead is Mount Nibel. I'll tell you about the time I went to the mountains. We've been everywhere we are able to go. Unless we're allowed to leave? The inn? Okay, we haven't been to the inn. Is Shinra here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zangan. I travel around the world teaching children the martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Vummer is my student. Did you say Vummer? She's got good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. What do you need? Give me a room to stay. They're all reserved for you Shinra people, so I don't mind. Wouldn't you feel more comfortable staying at home? Just go upstairs and sleep. What are you looking at? The scenery. I somehow feel like I know this place. Okay, can we sleep? No, I can't rub myself against any of the beds. There's another chest. But we can't open it. Same with that chest. And now I think we have done... I genuinely have gone in every place and spoken to everything, yet... Yeah, we just get yelled at for going in there again. I get told, no, I'm not allowed to go to my house. Maybe I have to. My father died when I was very young. That's why my mum lives alone in this house. I went and saw my mum, but a few days later she died, and when I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Finboy! Come home, Finboy. Hi, Mum. Come, let me have a look at you. You look so handsome. Is this a soldier uniform? Mum, My, how you've grown. I bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations. We're getting the Johnny Bravo, my mama told me there'd be women like you speech. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down and had a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that will take care of you. I think that would be the perfect type for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating alright? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? You can't cook, right? I was worried sick about how you'd be doing. Finboy? You know Finboy? Isn't that right, Finboy? I will always be your mother. Let's stop this. But this was meant to progress. Maybe now I'm allowed in the mansion? Seriously. And I'm not allowed to save either. Maybe I can leave the zone and then I can save. No.
But I've done everything, stupid game. Can't go to the mountains. Maybe I need to use the other dialogue option for this? No, Flat Pixel. Let me struggle. I will explicitly ask chat when I want chat's help. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being good chat. Stay away from my daughter. Yeah, I've now, as far as I know, I've done everything. We've talked to everyone and gone in every space. Maybe there was some object in, the girl's house that I was supposed to rub myself up against. Maybe I need to talk to you again. Ah, that doesn't get rid of you. Maybe now that I've done the other things, if we talk to Sephiroth, it will progress the story. I've hired a guide to the reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Okay, yes. We needed to go back and speak to him again and say, yes, I want to go to sleep. Once the guide gets here, we'll be headed out. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case anything happens. Trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm VII. Nice to meet you. You're the guide? That's right. I just happen to be the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't involve you in something like this. Then there's no problem if you're the one protecting her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take a picture. VII, can you ask him for me as well? Cheese! Shoshin dozo! Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. Ooh, pre-rendered. A Mako reactor was built in Mount Nibel. The cold air of the mountains... Oh gosh. It was no different. Let me save. Still are not allowed to... Ooh, but... Can we steal your equipment? Yeah, I'll be having that. No! Not allowed! Bugger. Increases the rate of preemptive attacks. No, we can't... You tried to do the exact same thing? Look, the characters that have joined us and then left without warning have stolen enough of my equipment that I deserve to steal some of their equipment for a change. But apparently we're not allowed. It gets harder from here. Follow me. Do unto others? Yes, do unto others as they have done to me.
Just a little bit of a power differential. Oh, the bridge! Everyone seems to be alright. Can we get back to where we were? The caves are intertwined, just like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, there seems to be someone missing. It may sound cold, but we've no time to search for them. We can't go back now, we have to press on. We'll travel from here. He casts Destroy Bugs. We don't get any experience or any equipment. What's this? A mysterious colored cave? It must be the Mako energy. The mountain is especially abundant in it. It's why the reactor was built here. Purple wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube men. Do 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 do. What's this? A Mako fountain, a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. If the reactor continues to suck up the energy, the fountain will dry up. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to be able to see it in its natural state. Why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You were in Soldier and you don't even know this? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic, or so they say. Magic? A mysterious power. Ha ha ha. Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms such as mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I remember how angry he was. Who was it? Hojo of Shinra, an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. A walking mass of complexes. A Mako fountain? So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is? Still not allowed to save. The game is being very rude about giving us another save point. We finally made it. We took the long way, though. Vama, you wait here. I'm coming inside too. I want to see. Only authorized people allowed in. It's full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Man. Off. Better take real good care of me then. Oh, we're out of cutscene. Yes. Oh, I was meant to go this way. And down. Cross. No, counts as exiting the door. Okay, so it wants us to go up the stairs. This is Genova, right? The lock won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Close the valve. It's got nice moves. The Swablu was painfully weak, but now it's an Altaria, it's pretty good. Anyway. What do you want? I don't get it. Ah, I meant to go over here. Now can we go up? No? Do I have to talk to you? Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo, but even doing this, it will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes Mako energy when it works correctly. What does Mako energy become when it's condensed? Materia. Right, normally, but Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. There's a person. Why isn't this... Shouldn't this be... I'm trying to look in the window and it won't let me interact with it. What was that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a high degree of Mako, much more than you. Is it some kind of monster? Exactly. And that's what Hojo of Shinra has produced. These monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth. No. Was I? Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all of these monsters? Seems to be having a bit of a breakdown. You saw it, all of them were humans. Human? No way. I've always felt since I was small that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But no, not like this. The pods is breaking. Mr. Monster gets ejected. We have to fight Mr. Monster? Am I human? Or are we dancer? I didn't quite understand what Sephiroth was saying at the time. I was even more surprised by the fact that Shinra was the one producing monsters. Damn, Shinra! The more I hear, the more I hate 'em. Who would have ever thought the Mako reactor held a secret like that? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Finboy, don't you, Commissar Kitty? Why are you talking to me? Save game. Oh god, yes. Yeah, maybe so. You want to take a breather here? Yes, we do. It's been 2 hours. It's also been like almost 30 minutes of essentially cutscene. Cutscene plus rubbing ourselves against buildings in the town. Yes, everyone should listen to Finboy, says Finboy. When even the devs realize that their plot sequence is too long, that they add a save point midway through their plot sequence. You genuinely don't find this tedious? I would care more if it wasn't just the bad guys are being mustache-twirlingly evil. Like, the bad guys are harnessing harnessing the good planet energy to become rich and powerful and make monsters and just generally be mustache-twirlingly evil. But because it's so cliched and normal, I just can't find it within myself to care beyond ha ha ha, look at it be cliched and silly. Point and laugh at it. So, what did we do this segment? We found our way up to the top of the tower eventually. We gained a new team member in the magical cat, Salar. We rescued Decoy, who was almost eaten by Salar, although Salar claims that they were just pretending. We got out of the tower. We found out that there's a new big bad guy because big bad guy was killed by Sephiroth, and now big bad guy's son has taken over. And then we've had a whole bunch of flashbacks to do with when we were 16 rather than 21, setting up the present story. Not the worst. Aside from being unclear at times about where it wanted us to go, and that doors that had the, like, red "I'm closed" bar on them that you actually needed to walk up to and rub yourself against in order to make them open, even though they're showing that. A couple of things like that, but otherwise, it's just been, like, it's been okay-ish. The purple teacup enemies, they're a new enemy. The wacky, waveable, inflatable, arm-flailing tube men enemies, neither of those were spectacularly interesting. Eh. Eh. Not great, but not terrible. We'll find out more about the story next time. But that is it for now for Final Fantasy.